God of the house of Israel. The God of the house of Israel. Jesus Christ, Lord, the God of the house of Israel. Hallelujah, Israel. Oh, we give you praise and we bless your holy name. Oh, let it do banana to
Hey!
the Holy Ghost do you think you know? Most people come to church and they think they must worship God according to a pattern. A pattern that they have already seen and known. Don't you know that Paul wrote and he said, let us speak to one another in hymns and in psalms and in a spiritual song? I always tell people, I said I always wanted to know what the spiritual song was. And there was no dictionary definition that satisfied me. But the Holy Ghost quickened it into me and I understood. Every time my mother had a disagreement with my father and she didn't want the children to know, she would always find a chore to do in the house, perhaps washing dishes or sweeping the house. And she will be weeping there and she will be moaning a song which has no head or tail. And she just wanted to hide her tears from us. And the Lord reminded me using that to point out to me the spiritual song. A song that you cannot put to human language, but it's a birthing of the Spirit. There are things, my friend, that you don't understand. Even the silence speaks. When you go, it's like a thunder that is locked up on your inside. Haven't you ever carried a burden that you can't explain to anybody? It's still a and then after some time you have to go, oh, it's become a little too much, you can't shut it up. And then after some time you go, it's you are crying for help. But when God answers you, he gives you a brand new song, you go, ha ha ha. There is a language, my friend, in the Spirit. There is an aroma of the Spirit that we must carry. What was the aroma that they carried when they came out of Egypt? Why did the Red Sea flee from before them? Why were they able to find a dry road to pass in? The footprints of Moses and all the sons of Israel are still there in the Red Sea. If you can open it up, the Red Sea will show you in its belly where they put their steps. That's the place I want to walk in. Lord, show me the place where Moses walked. Let me plant my feet in his footsteps. Let me walk the walk of Moses in that night when they crossed the Red Sea. Let me see the very place where you smashed Pharaoh to pieces. It's an impossible place. We sing songs of Zion by the rivers of Babylon. Israel made a mistake where we sat down. There we wept when we remembered Zion. And the wicked required of us a song. But how? That was the error of Israel in Babylon. How can we sing the Lord's song in a strange land? Where else should you sing the Lord's song? God is come to deliver his people from captivity. The song of the Spirit. Mutterings that cannot be